OneTox represent Solomon Island people say. We people style originally from my homeland. Like my old man said, there's nothing impossible. So we have to bring this message to my brother lyrical. Straight from the crew, out to the blue. We represent the voices of my ancestors calling. And I was getting more and my culture is falling. Now we have a step up for the past 20 calling.
Once down, once it stop, ain't nobody gonna stop us. People, everybody, would you listen to us for a start? No point complaining unless we partaking. We represent the cause of the ones falling. We resemble true art. When we bust the light, for the riders from the heart. No, there's never gonna.
Previously on Delos, we leave the Andaman Islands behind and start on our massive voyage south towards Cocos Keeling.
Okay, so the pollywogs are down below and us four are sitting up here and we're planning our equator crossing ceremony and all the nasty things that we're going to do. So we've got some pen and paper and we're brainstorming. We've got some good stuff here. First thing we're going to make them do is start it off with some liquor, so they're going to have some shots. And then we're going to, over the next couple of days, we're going to gather some, crack some eggs into a plastic bag and maybe get some rotten potatoes if we have any and chuck some other disgusting things in there and then let it sit in the dinghy in the sun for a couple of days. And then they're going to have to pour, we're going to fill that up, we have to take a scoop of that with their cup and then pour it over their body. And then we're going to gather all the hair and all the dirt and all the disgusting things that gather up in the cockpit gutters, and we're going to sprinkle it in their face.
What do you got there, bro? Found a rotten potato. Look at that.
Whoa, Jesus, you gave me fright.
Let's go out there.
We're just checking for bad eggs.
Stix in there, huh? We gotta find them. It's light marking, okay. Got a couple of eggs. Oh yeah, a little bit of milk in there.
Normally I would just finish it because food is good. But we have a ceremony coming up, so
I'm gonna go dump it in the pot.
Camera. We just got hit by this massive wave. We were just on the complete wrong angle to it. And I've never seen Delos do this before. The whole rail was just like in the water, all the way up into the winch. Me and Brady and I just looked at each other and we were like, oh my god. So it's just gone 8 o'clock in the morning. And whoa! And it's been real strong westerly winds. I've seen a constant like 30 knots true and 35, a couple of times gusting to 40 apparent. And we've got 2 reefs in the Genoa. We took in the main a couple of hours ago and reefed mizzen, but we are cruising along. Average of like 8 knots. And I've seen us get up to like 10 and a half, 11 a couple of times, so that was really exciting. But these fucking waves are just kind of throwing us around a bit. But it's kind of fun because we haven't really had winds like this in a long time, so it's a bit of a change. I don't know, they look kind of tame through the camera, but I assure you they're not.
Although the conditions weren't ideal, life on board carried on as usual.
I'm going to attempt a sort of focaccia bread this morning because I think it would go quite nice with the leftovers we have. And frozen soup. Like a sea salt and rosemary focaccia bread. See if I can destroy the galley.
What's this slab of frozen?
This is frozen pumpkin and carrot soup that we're gonna mix with leftover lentils and the fresh baked focaccia bread, and that's for dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, baby. Looks divine.
To be loved and free, yeah, we are all worthy. Set your side on me. Whoa, we are all worthy. We are all worthy. Yeah, we are all worthy. Set your side on me.
Morning, and it's a beautiful sunrise, so it's a really nice morning and I'm just chilling up here. We don't have any wind compared to yesterday when we had like 30 knots and some of the biggest waves we've ever seen on Delos. So it was a little bit intense yesterday, and today it's just still have some swell, but it's really calm. And to be honest, quite nice, even though we're motoring. Hopefully the wind will pick up, maybe slightly, so we can sail instead, but I just love the morning wash. It's great.
It's real early in the morning and the motor just decided to quit in the middle of Karen's watch. It just turned off, so not really sure what's up yet, but I kind of suspect it's maybe a fuel filter because we were getting pushed around quite a bit and the boat was moving a lot, so maybe it stirred up some stuff in the tank. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure it was the fuel filter. We have dual fuel filters down here, so I think one of them got clogged up, probably from us rocking so much over the last couple days and kicked up a bunch of sediment in the bottom of the tank and clogged the filter. So I switched it over to the other one, and let's give it a shot and see what happens. You want to try it? Yep. Start it, Max.
Woke up this morning to lovely flat, calm conditions, quite a contrast to yesterday. And you can definitely tell we're getting close to the equator because the water is flat, calm, glassy, glossy, and we should be at the equator in like 5 hours or something, so.
Getting out the mother cake.
Oh god. Oh my.
How are you, my sweet princess?
It's like ready to get a little pie half.
Trimming my pubes. Trimming my pubes.
Oh, she can see you.
I don't know, it's time.
With the kitchen scissors, really?
Yeah, sure. It's all cleanable stuff.
We're just making Neptune. That's
He's like a half-tie Neptune.
Do you have the pubes ready?
That's food from the last 2.5 days we've been saving up here in the sun. Mix it up right now. Oh, it's disgusting. I put a rotten tomato in there too, that I think had some worms in it yesterday.
Nice.
30 minutes from the equator, and I think we're gonna get owned by that right before we get there. Look at that beast. It's a massive one. The front of it's like crazy.
Now you know what, that's Neptune being like, look who's motherfucking boss.
What's going on, guys?
The squall's coming in.
It was literally like a wall that came and like now it hit us, so.
Gnarly one too.
Yeah, I think it's a really bad one like we had the last few days.
It was flat calm, it was perfect. Sunny, no wind.
Now it's here! It's crazy, isn't it? Really close to the equator and shit hits the fan.
We were mocking Neptune and we made a statue of him for the ceremony. He's like, fuck that. I'll show you. I'll show you. Just kidding, Neptune, love you, bro.
What's going on, girls? Yeah, so the squall is hitting us now, so we're just gearing up, put some jackets on. It's really crazy because it was really calm and sunny, and now it's like darkness outside.
Just before we cross the equator and do the ceremony.
In the squall!
So we're under bare poles, engine off, no sails up, still doing over 6 knots. It's windy. So we're gonna practice heaving-to, because we haven't done it in a really long time. But basically we're gonna get the bow of the boat up into the wind. We're gonna get a tiny bit of the genoa out, and then we're gonna backwind the genoa on purpose. And then we're gonna put out mizzen, and then we're gonna put the helm hard over, so that the genoa will be trying to blow the bow down, and the mizzen and the rudder will be trying to force it up into the wind. And it should just sit there, if we get it properly, it should sit there off the wind and just slowly do this. It's pretty comfortable.
All right, bro, do you wanna, we can ease it out, backwinded?
Okay, maybe a little bit more mizzen out.
Yeah, can you hand me that handle, please?
Woo! Big wind.
Not much. We're pretty close right now. We do need to get the bow a little bit more up into the wind, so that's probably good right there, Brady.
That's almost there.
Yeah,
so we're moving sideways through the water, so if there was big swells on this side, they hopefully wouldn't break, and your bow is slightly into it. So it's kind of slipping this way through the water.
Where did you learn this?
There's a book on board called Heavy Weather Sailing. It's a cool book. Like, the idea is to take the swells just forward of the beam. Yeah. But yet slowly slide sideways down the waves, because if there's breaking waves on that side and the boat is sliding this way, it creates turbulence behind it, and then that turbulence destroys the ability of the wave to stand up. So they used to take like oil and shit and throw it out on the waves, and that would like not allow the wind to catch it and flatten the waves. And now we're doing the same thing, but with the slick of the boat.
I just had a Kit Kat.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way.
Still now? It's actually really comfortable down here.
Maybe it does require just a little bit of me.
Might watch a movie. Take it easy, relax a little bit. No,
Just heave to more often, huh?
yeah, we should. No. But we're just about to cross the equator and we need to do our ceremony. I think this is Neptune telling us who is boss. We were mocking him because we were making a cushioned version of him.
I think that was nice.
I know, he looked good. Although I did put a carrot down his pants because we had a boner.
In a real storm situation, this would be the point where we would lash the helm in place. We would also close all the hatches and go below deck, most likely opening a bottle of rum. Then you sit and rest, occasionally making your way on deck to check the lines and rigging for wear and tear.
So, our little heave-to drill was pretty successful, and we are just about 5 minutes from crossing the equator. So we're gonna get everybody on deck, we're gonna get aquavit out and ready for shots. Shots. You ready?
Shot.
Next up, we cross the equator and put the polywogs through an initiation ceremony.
We are not living, we are not being true. We are not thinking, we are not seeing this through. Think about your ways, forget about bad days. Be conscious what you say, be grateful you're awake. See the things you do and hope you can improve. Help your mind believe that we are all worthy. Yeah. There are worlds fighting and people dying for the truth.